Greetings, everybody. Just sit tight and stream will start soon. Greetings and welcome back to part 2 of the live stream. So yesterday I talked about why I made a cheesecake soap of all things. So again, my birthday month, Myrrh FrankinSCENTS birthday month. This is my 4th year of business and I'm still can't believe I've lasted that long. You know, sometimes you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but then the longer you do it, you realize the joy that it brings and just how happy you are doing something different. So here are the small cheesecakes unmolded. See that graham cracker crust? We have our creamy cheesecake and our strawberry on top. So let me show you. Can you see the detail that flaxseed powder gave? Really helped give some texture in there. And it hasn't finished turning yet, so I know over the next few weeks I'll keep watching, but you see it's a really nice kind of golden brown. See that the white batter has gone nice and creamy colored. Looks just like a cheesecake. So I have 4 of the small ones, and I'm going to clean those up just a little bit. But the main event is right here. Now I have to be very careful because the crust, the soap that made the crust is much softer than this part here. But look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. I am so happy. Nice clean layers around. The corner's got a little damp. All right. Look at that. If I did again, I would use less for the bottom, for the base. But I think, look at that next to the color palette. I think we nailed it. We have our crust, that little brown right there. Come on up. We have our creamy cheesecake, and then we have our strawberries on top. But we're not done. No, we're not. It's not a complete soap until I overcomplicate it. So we're gonna get to that. So what we're gonna do First we're gonna get this cut, and I noticed last night as it was starting to cure that it was starting to heat up, and there's a little crack on the top. What I did, I just set it up on top of a rack and I turned the fan on it and let the fan just blow over it to kind of help keep it cooler so it wouldn't volcano out of the mold. But that is an acceptable amount of crackage. It's fine, because even when you make a real cheesecake, it doesn't necessarily stay perfect on top, so I'm not worried about that. But overall, these are in there nice and solid. I mean, I'm so happy with how it came out. So what I'm gonna do before, I'm gonna see if it can fit on the multi-bar cutter. If not, I'll just use the single bar cutter, but I would love to try to use the multi-bar cutter. It's cutting up my clear melting pot with my knife, so I'm going to wipe that off. And I'm gonna neaten these edges up just a little bit. So if I neaten it up now, I won't have to do each individual bar. Oh, so gently. Run the knife across the edge. Careful not to keep soap. Other side. All right. I'm gonna run it across the edge here. It's not so bad. Hit the end. No, I'm not gonna worry about the ends because that's gonna get cut off. All right. Let's get ready to get the multi-bar cutter out. Give me one moment. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna be seeing if this is gonna fit. So while I'm working on that, I just want to apologize for the sound yesterday. I added filters on my mic to kind of cut out the background noise and everything. And I was a distance away from my mic, so it was cutting off voice as well. I may have to single bar. Ooh. I'm gonna have to single bar these. I have my standby. And I am sitting in my chair, so if you hear some squeaking, that's my chair. I want to do this so you can see too. I hit this thing one more. Let's sit this here. Nice and close. I'm going to cut off just very end of it. Tighten my string. Right. Hey there, High Maintenance Club. How are you? I know I was smelling this soap all last night and I really wanted that cheesecake, but I remained strong and I stayed in the house. So, all right, so tighten this edge up. Okay. Little cut off piece. All right, we're getting ready to start cutting those bars. I gotta make sure I get between this. This was why I was having such a hard time deciding if I wanted to put the strawberries on before or after. I wouldn't have to worry about that. That looks like a slice of cheesecake. It's so exciting. Start to see the discoloration there. It's gonna start. Oh, this is so cool. All right. I don't want to take forever cutting it, so I'm gonna move a little bit faster. That one got a little close. I don't worry so much about cleaning up the edges now because I can always go back and fix that. This one is actually a little bit close. Both of them. Closer to. All right, let's keep. Partial gel in the middle, slightly darker. That's why it's darker. Part of where it's up. I have my gel line, but I'm okay with that. Let's keep moving. I am so glad that I actually did this. I was kind of scared, but like, you know what? I know myself. I'm not gonna practice. Comes out great. Not, I know how not to make a coat. It was 5 bars left. Bar left. Right. While I'm finishing these up, I happen to be checking out this video. Go ahead and check out High Maintenance Club TV. There we go. Look at that. All right. Hurry up, Andrea. Come on, come on, come on. Right. Faster. I want to get to the next part. Most exciting part. Right. Last one. I think I want to cut off the end of that one, but nope. No, I should have did that before. But I have 10 bars and the 4 mini tarts. Move this out of the way. And now for the main event. So what I really wanted to do is with each individual bar, soap is coming off. I want to drizzle on some strawberry glaze. So what I'm going to be doing, I did an experiment. Where is it? Oh, I moved my little cups. Well, yesterday I did an experiment to see what would give me the best effect for the glaze, and what would give me the best effect for the strawberries. So here we go. I can show you because I'm using a melting pour that I haven't used before. So I used mica in the clear and the white, and I see that you see that the clear gives you a nice darker color, and that's what I used for the strawberries. And then I used gel color in the white and the clear. And if I want that nice strawberry glaze, the glaze is translucent. You can see my finger moving behind that. So I'm going to use clear melt and pour with gel colorant. The mica would make it it's going to be a little too opaque, so I'm going to use gel colorant in the clear melt and pour. So give me a moment. I'm going to heat up my melt and pour, and I'll let you watch me add the color. All right, so I just kind of got my bars up a little bit. I'm going to start off. Let me see. I'm going to practice on this one since I kind of chunked out the bottom a little. And oops. All right, so something else that was on my mind is that whenever you see the strawberry glaze, there's always like the strawberry seeds in there, and I didn't pick up any strawberry seeds, but I do happen to have some poppy seeds, so I'm debating whether or not I should add those. I don't know. So my motto: dream big, make it bigger and more complicated. I really want a nice, rich color. A little bright, so I may have to add in just a little bit of the white. I'll make it a little bit more opaque. I think that's just a little bit too clear. Experiment. Yeah, that's way too light. So I have some these are the strawberries that got a little messed up, so dump those in there. We have some white mixed white shards. This back up. See if that'll make a difference. Two. Oh. Well, maybe I should add a titch of mica. Sorry about that. I was looking for my red mica, and wouldn't you know it, I cannot find my red mica. I have the brown from last night. I have everything I used last night. Even the empty bottles of fragrance. And cannot find my red, so I have to use Jazzberry Red. What a Jazzberry is, I don't know, but we'll see. Man. Okay, it's slightly more opaque. Adding in that. We're gonna have to do something about this. See the shimmer from the pink, but I want that red. Okay, so we're gonna move on anyway. Not gonna hold me back. Not at all. And you know what? If push comes to shove, I can simply melt down this mica right here. My sample. That should be enough color for it. Haha. Persevere through the problem. I will have to just pop this in the microwave one more time. And I don't know if you can see it, but the mica did give it a slight shimmer. Because as much as I want this to look edible, I don't want anybody to try to eat it. Alright, so I'll do that just a hair and see if that'll be like strawberries. Oh, wow, that one actually melted. Okay, cool. Ready? Yes, I do hate when that happens, and I know as soon as this live stream is over, it's gonna. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw it. As soon as this thing is over, I know I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna be so. I'm just gonna kick myself. I know. All right, so let's try it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but a little too pink. Need my red. I've got to do something. I got to find some red. Maybe I'll just try a little bit more gel color and see if I can get that more. I don't want it to look like it's bleeding, but I need it nice and... Ugh. All right, we're gonna have pink strawberry cheesecake, y'all. It's gonna be good because, you know, maybe that's the color it's supposed to be anyway. Sometimes the happy accidents look better than your best plans. All right, so I just picked. So I don't think it'll look too bad. I'll have it kind of dripping off the edges a little bit. Gonna be pink, but at least people will know not to eat it, right? And I put down freezer paper so that I can peel this off when it cools back down. All right, so I'm gonna take one of these, and I'm thinking that this is getting a little too cool. I'm gonna heat it back up. Get it nice and hot so it'll run, but I think I'll need it. I don't know. I'm experimenting. All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is looking good. This one cools. I'm gonna turn it down at the angle so you can see it. And I think, yeah, this is a winner. This is a winner. Hopefully you guys can hear me and my voice isn't. Let me know if my voice is cutting out. All right, try this one. I'll pour it over the strawberry too. Maybe a little bit more white. It'll be a little bit more opaque. I think that'll be, but I'm gonna pop this back in the microwave. Actually, these were strawberries. I was thinking about putting other strawberry on the side. I think that'll be a little bit too much. And I'm gonna melt these down to help give me some more of that color I'm looking for. Ah! All right. Dump them right on in there. And I do like the poppy seeds in there, kind of making it look like seeds. So I'm gonna add maybe another little shake of poppy seeds. And I still keep scanning the room to see if I see my red mica. Hot. For just hot when I pour it. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, little strawberries are starting to, ouch, 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 it's hot, 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 hot. Strawberry seeds are, and see, it's a lot more pink in person. It looks like blood red on camera, but a lot more pink. It's fine. We're gonna roll with it. This one here, I cut it loose from the paper. Up just a little bit. Look at that. Nice little drizzles down the side. I'll take and peel all this off. There we go. We got some nice little drizzles down the side. I think that looks perfect. Just gonna keep on going. Yeah, the poppy seeds do make it look like it has that strawberry glaze, the actual strawberry seeds in there. So I think that was a good up a little bit. There's a little bit more of that red tint. I'm going to line them up. Just start pouring across them instead of like one at a time. Little space. Pull up in there. I know I'm gonna have to make not edible even bigger on the label. All right. Off the front, back. Strawberry. What I might do is I'll go over it a second time. The adding in those strawberries is really toning down that pink color. It's definitely getting more strawberry color. I think what I'll have to do is go over a second time. Oops. Oh. I'll have to go over it a second time to get my drizzles. Right. First round. 3 more of these bars. Do them on this workspace. And I think that's what will help give it those thick drizzle lines and kind of make it a little thicker is when I pour it the second time. Thickening up a little. There we go, and pour on these last couple here. This is my first time attempting soap like this, and this is not going to be the last time. Really enjoying this process. All right, I'm gonna let those set for just a minute or two, and I'm gonna reheat this. The poppy seeds kind of drop to the bottom. I'll kind of gear up for my second pour. Shouldn't have to pour too much. Give me one moment. Not gonna lie, it just occurred to me that I should have put it on top of the rack to pour. But that is okay. It's not too late. That way, I think, so when I lift it up, the drips won't actually pull up with the cakes. I'm just gonna call them cakes because that's exactly what right. Okay, let's move this out of the way. But lesson learned for next time, I'll put them on a rack so that way I won't get the little pools at the bottom. Here is what we got so far. I'm gonna get ready to get my racks together, and I'm gonna get a second pour. See, I have a lot of fun making soaps like this, but it's not really, if it's something that I had to do all the time, I don't think it would be as fun because there is a lot of steps and a lot of work, but just doing something like this every so often to kind of change things up, I love doing it that way. It's no pressure. So these will not be something you see in the shop a lot. Or maybe even ever again. I just like to get the idea out of my head, know that I can do it, and then move on to the next idea because I have so many. Looks like my table's a mess right now, but the end product. Chunks by pouring on the rack and see how much of a different. Man, why didn't I think about it before? These are my little cheap Dollar Tree racks, so they kind of bend in the middle, but good. Pours really well. I will. Oh, that one, it just flattened out as it went. Kind of blowing in the middle, but we're gonna make it work. All that, we're gonna reheat it. Now, since the bottoms are so soft, I'm probably going to have to let them sit a little extra time to cure. And extra weeks on the rack. Let's not do that. This is a lot stirring. that strawberries and cream. I smell it more than the other one. I think it just gave like a nice, really nice strawberry punch to it. Get my soap. Ooh, it got a little too hot. Way too hot. Let's cool it down a little bit. Add this in there, help cool it down. All right. We don't panic on this. Oh, it'll be all right. How it's smoking. All right. Just stir. There we go. I always like to keep the live stream under an hour, and we're gonna make it. Also, I'll just be here all day changing stuff. So here we go. That's what I was going for. That is perfect. So the first layer is kind of setting the groundwork and giving melt and pour something to. So still a little hot. That's all right. I'm going to give these a spritz with some rubbing alcohol. All right. There we go. I'm not going to pour on this. Top of it. Okay. Once I'm pouring, coming back. Kind of hot, so it's melting the other. That's good because I. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely better up higher. And this looks so good. Just a little bit. There we go. Going over that second time. Letting it really coat it good. No, I did not find my red pigment. and I still keep stopping to look around to see if it fell behind something or under something, and I don't see it. I literally have everything that I used last night on this table except for that one item, and I don't know what I could have done with it. I don't know. So these are all done. I think they like slices of cheesecake. And I'm gonna say that 25 million times, but I'm so happy with how that came out. So I'm going to get this other shelf and put these round ones on. And I'm gonna pour the last of the melting pour on. Those all my poppy seeds kind of drizzled to the bottom, but that looks cute. Oh, that color is perfect, but I need to heat one more moment, and this will be the last pass. Take some of this with me. Oh, neat. But you know what? This is, I keep hitting this. I did it again. Man. All right. This is still pretty hot and soft, but I need more so I can finish the other ones. So just bear with me for one moment. I'm almost done. And the great thing about melt and pour is that you can use it over and over. Well, not too many times, but it's very forgiving. All right, last little bit, right back. That's so true. Yeah. That's what I say to myself when I can't find something and have to substitute. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that I think I would have used too much red. Hold on. I think I probably would have used more red, but I think that the more slightly pink version is actually working out really, really well. Because at first I wasn't going to put any mica on there. And then I was looking, well, maybe I should spritz them down with some glitter. And I was like, nah. I want it to look edible and not at the same time. But I think that the glitter would be a little too much on it. I like how it's looking like this. All right, this is the last pour. My poppy seeds are kind of at the bottom. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, are we ready for the very last pour? Let me adjust the camera. All right, finishing up. All right. Move a little quickly because it's setting up. Perfect. And last one. All right. I think this is done. And I'm not mad at it at all. All right, so these are cool. Touch. One final look at the camera. Look at that. I got my strawberry cheesecake, y'all, and it's guilt-free. So what I'll do is, over the next few weeks, I'll just keep an eye on it. Make sure that the bottom is setting up. I tried this troubleshoot last night about why I wasn't setting up, because the cheesecake part is nice and firm. It's just the bottom. So I don't know if maybe I used a little too much fragrance, thinned it out, or I don't think I used too much flax powder, but I think it's just gonna need a little extra time to set up. But thank you so much for hanging with me in the live stream today. I'm always excited when I get to see it project finished, and I'm very, very happy to see my vision actually come to fruition, see it realized. even the strawberries, you like a little kind of seeds in there. There's a lot of detail. Thanks for sticking with me. That's all for today. Peace and blessing. Stay sensational.